we're going to look at a pitch over the bunker now, a soft pitch. But for pitching, we want to have the ball more in the middle of the stance, okay? So pitching is not a powerful swing. It's still a soft, finesse swing. Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy Ledbetter. We're here at the beautiful OCT golf course today with one of my favorite students, very funny student here, Miss May. How are you today, May?
I'm fine.
Good. All right. So I'm the director of the Pure Lead Golf Academy here, and May, I've been teaching her for quite some time, and she has a very good short game. So continuing on our theme of the short game today, we're going to look at a pitch over the bunker now, a soft pitch. So we did the chipping earlier, and the pitch is slightly different to a chip because you have to make a little longer swing and you have to control your golf ball, the height of the ball and how the ball sits on the green. So, you like pitching, May?
Yeah.
Okay, May's a good pitcher. What's your best score, May?
70.
70. All right. So you can see she knows how to make birdies. So anyway, May, what we're going to do here, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I want to see in this shot, okay? I'm going to talk about some of the key things that we look for in pitching. So, if you remember earlier, chipping, we want to have the ball off the right toe, pretty much 90 degrees straight line off the right toe. But for pitching, we want to have the ball more in the middle of the stance, okay? So, pitching is not a powerful swing. It's still a soft, finesse swing, but we really want to be able to control our ball, and we want to be able to really control the distance, okay? So pitching, we want to be able to have our stomach, our middle, our hips, our arms working nicely together in good rhythm, and we want to be soft. So first of all, I want to go over the routine for the pitching, okay? So normally I want to make a few practice swings to get the feel. How far do you think this is to the hole? How many yards do you think? Yeah, about 30 yards, okay? So I probably want to fly the ball about 25 yards. So I'm going to get a good feel with my practice swing. Nice and smooth, okay? I'm going to get my feet together and I'm going to take a nice look at the hole. Separate my feet, and you can see here my feet aren't very wide. I mean, they might be about, I'd say, 2 club head distance in width, okay? That's going to allow me to turn nicely with my body, my hips, and my arms. I'm just going to try and hit a nice soft shot over the bunker. So you can see my rhythm isn't very powerful, is it? It's just nice and soft, just feeling the distance of the shot. That's a good one, huh? Ooh, almost. All right. So this is an important shot because when you're on the golf course, it's important to be able to hit a nice high soft one and land it close to the hole. So I want to review the technique here like we talked about. Ball position is going to be in the middle of the stance. Feet are going to be roughly 2 club heads apart. Feet slightly open, and we're going to have a little bit of weight on our left side. Our weight's not going to be 50-50. We're going to have about 60% of our weight on our left side, which is going to allow us to have nice, solid impact. And most importantly, we want to hold our finish, okay? So let's watch you hit a few here, May. And I want to see some nice rhythm, okay? Make a few good practice swings here. Good. Pretty good. Okay. All right, last one, May. Come on, let's see if you can knock it in the hole. Pressure shot. one thing you can see that May does very well is she chokes down on the club. That's an important thing for chipping and pitching, is you want to make sure you grip lower on the club. That's going to give you more control. Pretty good. Okay, so May, I just want to go over a couple key things I see with you, because you can see that May's technique is pretty good, but one of her tendencies she gets with her pitching is she gets a little bit narrow with her arms and her hands. So I think one of the things that will help you be more consistent with your rhythm, May, is if you can keep a little bit more width with your turn and a little bit more width on your finish, as opposed to being a little bit narrow, because sometimes if you get a little narrow, that'll make your speed too fast and you won't really have the feel that you want when you're hitting the shot. Okay, so I would recommend getting a little bit more width on the backswing, okay? And one thing that'll help you do that too is, if you look from the face on here, you can see that your left hip is a little bit behind, okay? So let's get that left hip bumped a little bit more forward, okay, a little bit more, so you can see my left hip's in line with my left foot. And then from there, let's keep our width and a little bit smoother, okay? So show me a few practice swings like that. Okay, so let's get that hip bumped into my shaft there a little bit, okay? Now let's make one practice backswing. Good, so you just feel a little bit wider. You feel that?
Yeah.
Now, keep your width now, and let your body turn through. Turn, 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 and you feel a little wider on your finish. So you can see now, May's able to keep her right foot more down on her finish. One of the things we see a lot of kids that practice, maybe playing in other tournaments, maybe they're not at our academy, but you'll see their foot and everything come up on their finish, and that leads to inconsistency, not very good control. So May does a nice job of keeping her foot down, but her getting a little bit more width with her arms, getting that hip a little bit more bumped, will allow her to keep that right foot even more flatter, which will anchor her into the ground. So let's see a couple more practice swings here, May. You're doing good. That looks so much better there. Good. Nice. All right, May, let's see you hit one now. Keep your width, bump the hip, trust it. Nice and soft. Keep your width. Very good. That was better. See how that was a little bit softer? I know the ball didn't quite get there, but the ball just sort of fell out of the sky, just like you were going to toss the ball on the green. It didn't have that jump on it. That was very nice. Let's see one more like that. That was great. Okay. Good. You got that hip much better. Keep your width nice and smooth. Good. Keep that right foot a little flatter on your finish. Very nice. That ball landed very softly. So that's great, May. So let me just review what we learned here today, okay? So we talked about our ball position, okay? We talked about our weight being 60% on our left side, okay? So you still feel like as if you could pick your left foot up a little bit. Then from there, we're going to let our middle, our arms work back together and through together, not creating any extra power. So we feel like we have lots of time to hit the shot, and then we're going to hold that finish, keeping that right foot nice and flat. Okay? All right, good. Good job. Very good. Good improvement.